everybody, and we welcome you ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we're just about ready for action.
EA Sports presents 12 rounds of boxing.
Well, they're scheduled to go to full 12 here tonight. Round 1 now underway.
You're still not moving enough.
Klitschko's pre-fight talk included a lot of discussion about the need to utilize the jab. Why so?
Well, first of all, he's a good fundamental fighter, and he's not a real physical fighter. So he understands where he has to be good. He knows he doesn't have, great physical skills where he can just knock a house over. He knows he has to be good in this area, using that lead hand, the jab.
Nice block by Klitschko. "90 seconds to go here in this round." Wow, is he defensively sound. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Klitschko. There he is from long range using that jab.
Joe, if you're on the outside, say at a picnic, you want to keep those insects away, you use insect repellent. While you're on the outside as a fighter, you want to keep your opponent away? That jab, that's the way to go.
He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Committing to the body work now. He lands the right hand. Klitschko's shocked right there. He's all shooked up after being hit hard. Both men have gotten to each other.
There you go.
That was a great round we just saw, Teddy. And this is why I'm glad I do my job, not yours. You have to try to score that round.
Yeah, I have to score it, but they have to figure out why they both got shaken up and make sure it doesn't happen again. Close round, but the good news, more to come for audience.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head.
Move!
The Lion's able to land a nice, clean left hand. Good block. The Lion's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. That's a well-scored left hand by Klitschko. Klitschko's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Halfway through this round here. To the head he goes with a left hand. The Lion's putting a smile on his corner man's face right there and frustrating his opponent with that jab. Klitschko's thinking defense first right now, Teddy. I mean, you can just see it in him. He's thinking strictly, hey, what happened earlier, I don't want that to happen again.
And that's what his opponent wants him to think. So that's all you need to know, that you can't think that way, especially since that's not his style. Joe, if he was a counterpuncher, it'd be okay. You know, your defense creates offense when you're a counterpuncher. He is not that kind of fighter. He can't win this way.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. He scores with the jab there.
You know, Joe, a lot of times you think about a jab being used by an outside guy, but to get inside, you need a cover. And there, right there, was the cover.
Well, he goes to the gut with a right hand. Now he's targeting upstairs. Protecting his head well with his guard. The Lions' right hand scores well. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. A good block. Early on in this fight, one of the things I'm going to look for is who's the more well-rounded fighter offensively. Who can do it all with all their punches?
Well, you look for that in any sport, in any profession. You know, you look at a quarterback, you know, in football, the great ones, they can throw deep, but they can throw the short patterns. They can throw the out, the in patterns. Same thing with a fighter.
That is a sharp uppercut by Klitschko. 10 seconds to go in this third round. And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. And that's the end of round 3. Start of round number 4. A chance to look at Teddy's scorecard. Solid straight right hand. Good solid jab by Klitschko.
Double up your punch. There you go.
And just grabbing onto his opponent.
You're not focused.
The Lions proving to be elusive. How about that left hand?
Come on, get focused. Keep moving. Watch the hooks.
Commits to the straight right. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. Parries that punch away. Lions impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Wow, impactful short hook got to him that time. That's not going to be easy to survive. Oh, look at that. He's hurt. But hey, big shot comes crashing home. Klitschko's on the receiving end of a combination that floors him. Down he goes, now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on. Kill a little time.
10 seconds to go in the 4th. Wow, what an uppercut. So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself a bit. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival. You know, you just hit the bullseye and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something either bigger. But you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
Back to basics here, as you can see the jab becoming a key instrument for him.
Boxing 101. You have an opponent walking in, you want to stay on the outside, use that jab.
Klitschko's showing us that he is sticking with the game plan. But keep in mind, that game plan had him down earlier in this fight. What would you be telling him right now, Teddy?
Well, first of all, you got to explain to him very quickly and very clearly why he got caught. You can still do the other things. The other things that we thought going into this fight is still going to work. But make an adjustment. It's not that you didn't do the thing that could work. You didn't do it properly.
Come on, kid, focus.
The Lions' right hand working well that time. He scored well. Why is his opponent struggling so much here? Why can he not land a clean headshot?
Well, one reason is his opponent is moving his head. He's doing a good job of being elusive, but there's no change.
Klitschko's hurt by a big shot. He goes from damaged goods to defensive goods.
Yeah, because right now he's fighting on instinct. He's doing things without even thinking, just automatic things. Things that he was taught 5 years ago, 3 years ago, that maybe he thought about, but he didn't do. Now they're just coming out. He's just naturally surviving.
And just looking to chop down his opponent. A forceful hook to the head by the Lion. And round 5 comes to an end. Klitschko's corner has quite a task in front of them now. Their fighter's eye swollen shut.
Right now you have to come up with some strategy. Maybe he turns his stance around, where he leads now with the good eye. You know, right now the good eye is back a little bit where he can't pick up things. Maybe now he needs to change his position in the ring where at least his good eye is in front.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by the Lion. And he engages in the clinch. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Nothing there on the punch by Klitschko.
You're still not moving enough.
Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
The Lion's doing well here with that 2-punch combination. Klitschko's right hand scores well that time. Now hugging on the inside. Klitschko's been hurt. Clearly hurt, but holding on.
He's hugging him like he just got home for Christmas.
Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. And that's the end of round 6. The Lion's well conditioned to the realities of this harsh business of boxing. But even though we know what we've seen out of some ringside scorecards through the years, I'd be shocked if everybody doesn't have him ahead in this fight right now.
Yeah, but never be shocked in this business because you never know with these blind judges sometimes.
Oh, and he got caught right there. Everything was going fine, and then he got caught.
Well, that's the problem. It was going too fine. He got a false sense of security. The other guy wasn't throwing back. He took for granted, and bang, you can't take for granted in this ring.
Scores well to the head with the right hand. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. The Lion's getting back to basics. A good, solid jab.
Keep working the body.
At the halfway point of round 7. He has his target. He lands the straight right. Nice block by Klitschko. Takes one, gives one. Good work by Klitschko. Klitschko's able to land a good, solid left hand. Able to cover up that gut. Little head hunting with the left.
You got this one.
That's a nice right hand that time by Klitschko. Blocks that belt line well.
Listen, you need
Beginning of round number 8 here. Teddy's scorecard has it in one direction. The Lions up on Teddy's scorecard. Teddy, I think there is some concern with him. He has taken some damage.
Yeah, it's not a day at the beach. He thought it was at the beginning, but that tide is rolling in.
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. The Lions making me real curious here, Teddy. I wonder, should he be sticking with this style after being rocked in this fight?
It's still early enough. I would say yes. You know, you don't want to panic. You don't want to just throw everything overboard. You want to stay with what brought you here. Hey, he's been taught this not for hours, not for days, not for weeks.
Klitschko's in bad shape. Solid. This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down. Is stopping this fight. The Lions corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count.
By way of knockout, your winner, the Lions.
That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit, because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
For